Hey everybody, Aaron here. Welcome back to another anime review. Today we look at Threegatsu no Line, or March Comes Like a Lion, episode 21. So, it's a very plain and simple episode, folks. It wasn't trying to be, I think the dramatic episodes that we've been seeing nonstop from the show is like almost like a kind of rest to the viewers. Because, it was funny because Akari and Hanada are talking about how Rei and Shimada are probably having a great time where they're at because it's supposed to be great weather and it's supposed to be a good thing. They're going to a festival, etc. But of course, as you know, they're not really having the best time. Shimada just lost his whole tournament, etc., not even winning one battle, and the weather's not that great actually over there, which is interesting. But that almost sounds like, okay, so it's gonna be a kind of a sad episode, but instead it was a nice, pleasant episode because from here on out, everything that happens is just more so comedic and meant to kind of bring the I think the hopes and dreams of Shimada up, and he even seemed smiling several times in the episode, which is really great. Because he felt downtrodden. The whole episode, he felt like he lost it for his village, his town. And Ray feels horrible for Shimada because it's like that's his teacher that he now looks up to. He looks up as an advisor and a mentor now, and he's like, I feel so horrible that he lost this. And he even talks to one of the older people about it. He goes, I feel bad that he doesn't seem like he's smiling, but he notices that here, at least, this little festival thing that they're having inside the building and all that, he's happy. They're having little kind of like different games. They're having little different events where they're like having a giant shogi match with people instead of pieces, etc. And he's really happy, and it kind of ends with a whole episode where he realizes that he can never give up, and everyone still has faith in him to bring it home one day. Now, the second chapter, is just all around cute. I think there's only one moment that was really sad, but it was all around cute. The grandfather of the bakery is trying to figure out like a new flavor to bring to his little restaurant thing, and he's trying to figure out like what do the girls like. So Kari and Hanada talk about one moment where they went to town and they tried this really good tasting parfait type looking thing, maybe like almost like a sundae, and he's like, that's not helpful. Momo, I need your help. What do you think? What's a good flavor? When she said gum, I was like, that does not sound like a good flavor of what they're trying to make. But he's like running over there because he's so paranoid and so like at this point just he wants to get a good flavor. He's like, oh my god, that's genius, Momo, you're so amazing. But they're like, no, Grandpa, no, you're wrong. The only sad moment was when the grandfather was talking with Hanada in the house about the mom, and I think that was a really touching moment, even more than just sad. But we finally learned the mom's name was Makako, and he talks about how she really loved baking stuff. She loved cooking in general. He had been the one that taught her how to do it, but she really got a nuance for it and really enjoyed it. And I think that was a really touching scene because we don't really get to hear too much about the girl's original mother. We don't get to hear that. And then, kind of just ends on an episode note where it's like, oh yeah, that they're all hanging out and kind of just having fun. There was nothing really more to this episode. It was a very simple episode, like I said. So, what do you guys think of, about the episode in general? Please leave in the comments. Tell me what were your thoughts. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. As always, if you like this review, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, the whole nine. Bye-bye, everyone.